little bit about us. So again, boost traffic, sales, feedback, and search optimizations for brands on Amazon, Walmart, Target, TikTok, Etsy, Chewy, and more. We've done over 1 million orders. Over 1.3 million shoppers visited our partner marketplace, our deal site, over the last 30 days. And really, we target high intent shoppers to purchase a review. When I say review, it means on marketplaces outside Amazon, we do what we call review requests. And so they're completely transparent, honest reviews. There's no incentive attached to them. So we stay completely compliant. We don't do it for Amazon because Amazon's a little crazy with reviews, for a good reason. There's obviously a lot of manipulation with reviews. So we don't do it for Amazon, but we do it for other marketplaces. And it's just a request. We don't guarantee anything. And then we get feedback summarized with AI for all the marketplaces. And the feedback is the platform feedback. So they actually do it through our technology, which I'll show you in a second. And then that again is summarized with AI, and the result is explosive growth for your brands. A couple stats down here. Done a lot over the years. We have a lot of good results as well. We did a comprehensive case study of 1,000 campaigns. We're actually working on another one that I think is closer to 7,000 campaigns, essentially looking at all the results of them. And we see 2 to 15x return on ad spend on average, and top 10% of our campaigns really are enterprise level clients that we bring onto Slack. We have a private channel for them. We really see high returns for those sellers in particular.
So that means that, let's say someone launches a campaign of $10,000 worth, right? That's the marketing they're investing with you. So
Yeah.
that means their lift in sales after that campaign is the kind of the ROAS we're talking about, or like direct.
Yeah, I appreciate you pausing on that because we get that question a lot. What we did to calculate this is with the comprehensive case study, we looked at the cost of using our technology, the cost of the actual ad cost of sale. So what you're funneling through to the buyer for the feedback and the sale, and all of the costs that are associated with that. And then we look at the BSR increase, right? How many sales you're getting before you drive sales from our tech, and then how many sales you're getting after. And then that all factors into the ROAS. So if you spend 10,000 on average, you're going to get 20 to 150,000 in sales as a result of that campaign. That's what we see.
Okay, that's more clear. Thank you for sharing.
And a
Yeah.
lot of people are like, oh, ROAS is not necessarily as relevant as ROI, which is fair. Of course, we don't have data to the cost of goods sold and stuff like that of the product.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of sellers will see that return is pretty good, especially it doesn't factor in the opportunity cost, right? If you spend 6 months launching a campaign versus 6 weeks, you're making a lot more sales at a lot sooner. And so the long-term return is actually much higher because of that opportunity cost, and then also
I see what you
extending
mean.
it. Yeah. So, and everybody knows, the honeymoon period is super important. And also it's important to mention there's a lot of other use cases. If it's a seasonal product, or they run out of stock, or maybe they run out of inventory, or it's a new product, or they just want to, maybe they're accruing long-term storage fees and they need to get,
Ooh,
products out of
interesting.
the
Yeah.
warehouse. Yeah. So there's a lot of different use cases. It's not just new product launches. So I know a lot of sellers think, oh, well, I don't have to do a launch. I only do one every quarter. And it's like the use case is actually much bigger. Do you see the same returns? Not necessarily, but what we
Hmm.
saw is for this comprehensive case study, we found that new products have about 140% lift in BSR, whereas really older products have about a 90% lift. So there are diminishing returns the older it is, which makes
Yeah.
sense, right? There's more
Yeah.
data that's baked
Yes.
into the product, but it's still effective for other use cases.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thank you.